Alright, so we just finished laying down all of our uncoupling mat here. And as you can see, we made it all the way through to the entire room. It looks pretty good. So the last step for this is everywhere you have a seam like this, you're going to need to get what's called the Kerdi band. And so this is just another product, and this is like a seam tape. It's significantly thinner than the uncoupling mat, but it's basically almost like if you can imagine drywall has the seams, seam tape over all the seams. This is essentially the same thing. So we're going to roll it out, and just like you would with traditional old school drywall tape, you're going to embed it in mortar. And so we'll spread the mortar down here, and then we'll lay this on top. And so I already have a few strips cut for us. And we'll spread our mortar in there and then smooth this out. And what this really does is this is the best for waterproofing the membrane, and that's really the purpose of it. And so we can extend that there. And so let's spread some mortar. And so for this, I think it's a little bit easier. We could use our notch trowel, but if you're not super familiar with the notch trowel, then it might be easier to just use some drywall tools. I think it is a little bit easier to spread, reach into the bucket, and so this might be a little bit more similar to something you've done if you've done a lot of drywall work. So we'll get it down there, and we're basically going to fill up these grooves in the uncoupling mat. So if you remember, this is unmodified thin set mortar, and it's a little bit more fluid than we'll be mixing for tile and any other work. They want you to have with a little bit more fluid consistency. Now, I can take Kerdi band, slip it under our tub here. Get it right on that seam. Now you can come back, this is where you can use your larger knife and scrape it. So you're really pushing it into the uncoupling mat and embedding that mortar into the felt. So I put it down a little bit heavy, and so that way we're going to have to come back, and we have a really good seal. As you can see, it's just bubbling up there, and we'll just remove that. Scoop up the excess, keep it away from the tub. So, and then I can move this way as well and embed that in there. So now I'm just going to go back, kind of try to collect any of this extra mortar. Smooth it out once more. pretty much it. You can actually do this immediately after you put down the uncoupling mat. You can come back and you can put on these strips and then move along. And so that's what's great about it. You don't have to wait for the uncoupling mat to dry 24 hours or anything like that. As soon as you put the uncoupling mat and finish everything, you can come back with your strips. And so depending on your application, there are some areas where you might need to put it in the corners. And so you can basically take your uncoupling mat and you can actually just crease it. So this would almost be like a corner tape or for drywall, and you can actually put those in the corner. So for our application, we don't need to do that, but if you're looking for like a waterproof pan, if you will, for a shower or a similar scenario, then this is what you'll have to use. And so we're going to finish off for our other seam over there, and then we'll come back and we'll be ready to tile.
Thanks for watching our video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can get updated on all our newest videos. Also, go ahead and click the links below so you can see our social media profiles as well as our website.